so crazy. Everything, I promise you, the pandemic has made everybody lose their minds. But I got some things to talk about tonight. Um, so let me say this. I'm gonna start with one story. My second story of the night. I'm gonna save that for last because this particular person, WAC 100, is a part of the story that I'm gonna talk to y'all about tonight. I love how my producer, she's going through a lot right now. School, she's working really hard to try to maintain her, her what she's doing. She's working really, really hard, and she's not even in the journalistic category. But she worked hard for me, and I love her. But we have some things to discuss. Remember, Wack is on the last of the list tonight because he is so intertwined in people's shit. You have no fucking idea. What I'm gonna do real quick though is play this promo, and then we're gonna come back, and then I'm gonna get into the tea. So let's go. My bad, that's my joint. I love that song. I love that song. So that was Crystal Sharon. We will be hopefully tonight we'll get to her video. If not, you'll see it on Friday. But I have I got a lot to unpack tonight. But let's get to our first story of the night. So FBI agents and police searched the home of the boyfriend whose girlfriend's body was found over during this weekend in Wyoming. Now, presumably, allegedly, that's her body. They haven't confirmed that that was her body, but they feel like it is. The couple, they were supposed to go on a cross country trip, a road trip. The FBI gave no details on the search by at least a dozen of law enforcement officers, but agents removed several boxes and towed away a car the neighbors said was typically used by the 23-year-old, the gentleman. His name is Brian Laundre. And another local media said that his parents were seen getting into police vehicle. I watched the whole situation early today. Oh, we got a comment. Hold on. Hi, Rashawn. Hi, Bookie. So I watched the video early today because y'all know it's my job as a journalist to be in everybody's business. So they say the couple had been living with his parents at Northport and at the parents' home in Northport, and that's in Florida, before the road trip on which she allegedly passed away. For forensics, they don't have all of the details, and I'm not really, because I really want to get to this one story. I really want to get to this story. But they don't really have all of the details. They feel like that's her that they found in Wyoming. Right now, allegedly, he's still missing. Nobody's arrested him. He's not in jail or anything. The video released by the police showed that an officer pulled the couple's van over on August the 12th. So this is when they were somewhere else. August the 12th, and was seen speeding and hitting a curb near Arches National Park, The body cam footage showed an upset. The young lady was upset. So I don't know what happened. But this is just because everything on this podcast is alleged. And I'm going to put that up real quick so that everybody knows everything that I say is alleged. I don't have the full details. I don't. But everything on this podcast is alleged, right? But if you're a logical person, you're sitting and you're thinking, what could have transpired in between when they started their cross country trip into now? And in my honest opinion, I felt like she might have said, you know what, I'm done and I'm ready to break up, and that's when it happened. I don't know what happened. But the more details we get on this story, the more we will talk about it. I don't want to give too much on this story because we don't know. We really don't know what happened. We don't know if he did what they're saying he did to her. We don't know. We don't know. So we're going to just keep following this story. But I did watch this morning the FBI going into his parents' house. All right, so let's move it because I have a story that I want to talk about. But it's the story that I'm going to talk about is two stories. So let's keep it moving. I have a lot to say tonight. Sergeant Molly Edwards and police constable Richard Patton. Listen, this is a good story right here, right? I'm sorry. Hold on. Gotta take a swig. I'm back. All right, so two police officers officer having an affair ignored call-outs to engage in sexual activity in their squad car. So yeah, it was what? Two police officers. So it's two police. It was two police officers, and apparently they were having an affair in their squad car. Disciplinary panel has ruled. So they were doing the do. They were doing what they was doing in the squad car. So Police Sergeant Molly Edwards and Police Constable Richard Patton, who are both married with children, by the way, ignored calls to attend a hospital following a serious assault and to attend a burglary at a shop that same night. The two officers who quit the force before last month's hearing were found guilty of gross misconduct after their boss bugged their vehicle. Ooh, spicy. It is also ruled that while during September the 29th of 2019, they failed to attend and assist their colleagues who were helping the two who had been seriously assaulted. So, listen, these two police officers said, fuck the public, and they was going to do what they wanted to do. Everything in this podcast is alleged, by the way. But they was doing what they do, and they didn't care about the public. They also failed to attend and assist in a call for burglary. The panel also found that both officers had like they said, fuck their managerial responsibilities, and they're the people who are on top of who are the higher ups for their relationship. While Peyton was also found to have used inappropriate language about the one of his former Asian colleagues, which Edwards failed to challenge or report. It was ruled that both officers would be dismissed, and had not resigned before the misconducting hearing. So it was a hearing. They had a hearing about it. The officers also ignored a call at 4:17 a.m. to attend Firmly Park Hospital to talk to two victims who were seriously assaulted outside of a nightclub. Both officers were found to have been in breach standards of professional behavior in respect of just credible conduct, honesty, and integrity, and duties of and their responsibilities. Listen, y'all, I don't have anything against police officers unless they do something that causes harm to my people. That's when I have a problem. But we pay taxes. I pay taxes. My mom pays taxes. My sister pays taxes. My dad pays taxes. We pay taxes. And we pay a lot of money in taxes. And those taxes go towards you protecting and serving us. I don't like, and because I've been dealing with something for 3 weeks, I promise you. And the whole thing is, y'all don't think that all of our tax money goes to your career. We pay taxes to have you people in place. Same thing with Baltimore County school system, and that happened in Florida, by the way. We pay our taxes so that you can protect and serve, and you can teach our children. And we don't like when our money is taken away from us. I don't like it. I know my family doesn't like. We just don't like the shit. We don't. So do your fucking job, dude. Like, what the? So it was that serious that y'all had to get some real quick. That y'all just ignored everything that was going on so that y'all could have your little liaison. Like, seriously, dude. Seriously. It was that serious. Y'all couldn't have waited till y'all got off of work. Y'all couldn't have waited. Y'all had to get some right then and there. Really? I don't like it. So, no, you're not going to waste taxpayers' money to get your rocks off. No, you're not going to do it. And if you do it, we're going to hold you accountable. And that's what it is. All right. I have another story. And it's crazy that my producer, I'm sorry I said my publicist because this is part of the story. My producer put this story on our little, my content producer put this story on our docket tonight because I witnessed something. This whole week. I've been witnessing this whole situation. So I'm going to play one video for the night and then I'm going to get back to the story because y'all have no clue. What the fuck is going on right now? I don't even know who I want to play right now. It's just, the madness of it all. The madness. Hold on, let me get my mouse. The madness of it. It's so crazy out here in these entertainment streets. Sometimes, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate tonight. I really am, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I understand both sides. Because I worked on one side and I just got out of it, and I'm in another one. I'm gonna play a video tonight. I'm gonna play. Who we gonna play? Who are we? Listen, I got so much to say about the situation. I really do. Let's play this because it's still one of my favorite songs, and I love this song. Let's go. East Coast and K-Bomb. We not playing a lot of videos tonight, I'm telling y'all, but I'm gonna play this video because it rocks with the song. The song is gangsta. Let's go.
I keep something nice on the wrist, something slick on my feet. Got nothing for but keep something new on the street. Hustling this music, got my paper kinda deep. I grind, no sleep. Y'all know me, stay hungry like I don't eat. Street. But boy, I got a mind on me. I'ma be getting money till the Guinness Book honor me. Honestly, I can see that I'm the beast the game's been waiting on, like I'm the guest of honor. See, sorry for the wait, my apologies. Haters can swallow these. Getting money off these streets, real like Monopoly. My empire, the best at grinding, I'm just a prodigy. Salute to the go-getters that make dreams reality. Boys try and follow me, probably try and body me. Hating cause my team needs till I hit him with the pogo stick. This bitch just keep jumping, no. But me and my gon' keep coming. Call me welder, all I work with heavy metal. Little fella, that'll burst quick, foot on the Chevy pedal. Came up amongst crooks and plenty devils that'll leave your life took over a petty bezel. This is the moment when you realize that we going. That's why we got the streets open. Every speech poking, every beat smoking. Don't mind me roasting. I'm just East Coasting. Yeah, I'm just East Coast bag, man. Yeah, on my East Coast thing. That boy wrong, I got the streets open. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coast. City street walker, corner stander, alley pitcher, trips to connects in Atlanta. Hand-to-hander, 2-to-1 cut handler, strainer holder, pot over the flame floater, baking soda, couple drops of water, coke floater, cigarello roller, hitting la like mellow hola. I'm getting above myself from solar, tortoise screaming slower, big money chaser, hater lover, stacker, paper hotter like I made the buck up, packer, hold the yeah in case they run up, back up, cross the line I leave you shape up. Known hustler, play the block like a linebacker, island hopper, time traveler, the future of the word GOAT, I'm that, bruh. These rappers, all illusion, abracadabra. This is the moment when you realize that we going. That's why we got the streets open, every speech poking, every beat smoking. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coasting. First thing I heard, yeah, I'm just East Coasting, yeah. On my East Coast thing, that boy bomb, I got the streets open. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coast. I call shots like I got them on speed dial. Chase money till I'm laying on green piles. The streets wild, but the streets proud. Watch real eat now. Meanwhile, we open up shop in this rap is HMS. Go round, get your back split. You ain't a better act it. Believe my act spit accurate, and that's it. Got round the globe, down the go. Leave a somewhere drown the float. Big money chasing like my Gordo. I'm a Baltimore street king, call me Marlo. Temple in the alley and I'm taking all dough. Streets miss the real, yeah, so they found me like Waldo. Really acting hard though? No time though, I'm concentrating on dough. This is the moment when you realize that we going. That's why we got this playing with the ground, man. Every speech poking, every beat smoking. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coasting. Yeah, I'm just East Coasting. Yeah, on my East Coast thing. That boy bomb, I got the streets open. Don't mind me roasting, I'm just East Coasting.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I hate when the news comes in and tells me something's happening. I'm gonna forever put on for my city. I am. I love this city. A lot of people don't understand how dope the city is because the media will always tell you about the bad things, but they never tell you about the good things. I am making it my mission to tell y'all about the good things about Baltimore City. First of all, this is the city of first. We did everything first. Let's go. Anyway, so this person I'm about to talk about, I'm sorry, my head itching. This person I'm about to talk about right now. I'm gonna talk about him in two different situations though. I'm gonna read the story. I'm gonna read what we already mapped out for the situation, but I'm also going to tell you about something that I experienced today. And it was last night, but it's today. So let's go. Let's Whack 100. Let's talk about Whack. So Whack 100 says he has an unreleased sex tape belonging to Kim K and her ex Ray J. that's never been seen before, and he's really offering it to Kanye. What? I'm gonna get to work in a minute on my own personal journey. Ray J's former manager spilled the alleged tea to bootleg Kev on a podcast this last week, saying that there's a part two to the infamous sex tape. Everything on this podcast is alleged, by the way. Let me put that back up so I don't get in trouble. Um, put that back up so I don't get in trouble. But see, he says there's a part two to the sex tape that Kim and Ray J put out in the early 2000s. Unclear if that's a combination of the tape that they had earlier released. We don't know. Or if it's a new one entirely. We don't know. We don't know. But Wax says it's longer and more graphic and on a laptop somewhere that he has access to. The strangest part about the stranger part about this is that he wants Kim K's estranged husband to have it. How does Ray J himself feel about this? Wax says the guy wouldn't just put it out on his own because he himself is a father now and wouldn't stoop to that low. He also makes it clear the video won't be seen and won't see the light of that. So that's the first story I have about Wack. Wack, what? Nobody wants to see Kim K and Ray J again. What are we doing really? Is it extortion? That's my question. What do you guys think? Because who wants to see them again? They already did it once. Why we want to see it again? We already seen the first. Well, I didn't see the first one. I never saw the first one, but I was not interested in the first one, and I'm not interested in the second one. So why would you? What are we doing, Rag? But part two of this story. So today, listen. Although I do what I do, I also pay attention to a lot of bloggers, YouTubers, other media people because this is the game that I am in. And so I witnessed something earlier today and I watched it. And if you're my friend on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. But Wack was involved in that too, right? So the new tea is that they're saying, I don't know her personally, and I would never put dirt on nobody else's name, especially if you never done anything to me. But the tea is that Karen, and y'all know who Karen is, Karen Civil, is a fraud. All right. So it's the whole I've been watching Jason Lee. This week, Jason Lee gave me life, right? So I've been watching him. He called her out. He put out a post talking about her shadiness. And I watched his whole live stream. And he didn't lie because she admitted to it, right? I got some shit for y'all. Yo, she admitted to what she did to Jason Lee. She admitted to having a hacker come in and take down his page because he allegedly, I don't know, because she said it was somebody, but we all know he is not Team Nicki, and we all know she is Team Nicki. We all know that he likes Cardi. It's these streets is crazy. These YouTube streets, these YouTube blogger, they're crazy, and that's why I try to keep myself. But I'm gonna report the news, and I'm not gonna not report the news. So they're on two different sides of the fence, and that's okay. You like who you like, and you rock with who you rock with. But apparently, Jason Lee put out some tea, and Karen was riding for her client because everybody looks at Karen Civil like she's just a vlogger, and she's also a publicist, right? So she allegedly put out some tea. Jason Lee allegedly put out some tea, and her client wasn't too happy about it, and she wasn't happy about it either. And so she paid somebody, and she admitted to this. So this is not alleged. And I got And I got it on my phone. Like, it's not alleged. She did it. She admitted to doing it. I took the time all day long to listen to that Clubhouse situation because they all met on Clubhouse last night. It's nuts. And she admitted that she did that to Jason Lee. She admitted it. So now Jason Lee is suing her, rightfully, I think. So here's where I play devil's advocate. Because if I was an artist, if I did make music, if that was my lane, I would want her as my publicist. And I'm gonna keep jumping back and forth on the devil's advocate tip. I would want her as my publicist because she gonna hold me down. She gonna make sure ain't nobody putting out no bad tea about me, right? On that side. On the same side, it's like you're playing with people's livelihood and you're messing with people's money, and I don't respect that. Don't play with my money, because I'm a different kind of different kind of monster. I'm gonna show up to your door. hmm I would. But that was that. But I've been listening to, and Jason Lee been saying all week long that she was a fraud. But last night it went down. So not only was it the Jason Lee situation, Wack was in the conversation, and here's where I played devil's advocate again. Devil's advocate again. I've been a marketer for a long time, over 12 years. I've been a publicist for over 12 years. I do understand that people want things to happen like yesterday once they pay you. And I do understand that they don't understand how long and how tedious that process is, right? So you give me money, I go out here and I work my magic. I got to go out here and do what I got to do, right? I got to send out press release. It takes money to make that happen. And I think that a lot of people get that messed up. Like, because they always think that it's going to happen the next day, and it doesn't work that way. You have it's relationships, and you have to work the system. Yes, and payola still exists. We can't admit it because it's a federal crime, but payola is still, you still gotta. And if we don't have the money to make that happen, we can't make it happen, and that's just what it is. And I've tried to explain that a million times over to new clients. It's not gonna happen in one day. This is why I break it down the way I break it down. Even now in business, this is why I break it down the way I break it down. And the reason why I break it down that way is like, all right, this is 3 months. This is 6 months. I never give you. I've been fighting for the underdog, so I would never ever give you a contract that I can't complete. But what the Cam already spoke on her, and now I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna play the clip. Now Joyner Lucas is speaking on it too because he paid her $60,000. He said allegedly, and she didn't deliver. So let's listen a little bit.
An investor, he had already chipped up so much money, and the only thing that I had left was a little bit of bread that we had left, in which we chose to hire you. That was a big decision on our behalf because that was all that was really left in the budget.
I'm sorry, who am I talking
Yeah,
about?
Jordan. This is Jordan. This is Jordan. That's all that was really left in the budget at that time. That was 2015. You keep saying it was 7 years ago, but that was a big time in my life. My son was about to be just born. My back was against the wall. I had an investor who kicked up hundreds of thousands of dollars, on behalf of me. And
now I'm gonna stop this real quick. Just I'm gonna stop for a second. Like I said, I'm a marketer. I'm a publicist. I like that's all in one bag, right? That's all in one pocket. Again, it does not happen tomorrow. You send me the money. First of all, let me say this because now I got to switch back to the other side of the field. I never ask anybody for money straight off the top. I don't want. I would never ask anybody. Like I ask you to pay in installments on purpose so that you can know that I'm doing the job that you're paying me for. So I think that on his management behalf and on his behalf, That was the wrong way to go. You never put all the money out. But if she was real and she was going to do what she wouldn't have asked for all of the money in the first place. Let's go.
You know, hiring you was like our last ditch effort to really do something. And I really believed in the name Karen Civil. And just reading the publications and talking to Sky Zoo. Sky Zoo co-signing like a motherfucker. Yo, that's my girl. Yeah, yo, Karen's the real deal. Yeah, that's my home. And I kept telling Sky, like, yo, you sure? You sure this is your girl? Like, you sure you trust? He was like, yo, it's nice, gonna have a problem, trust me. I said, all right, bet. So we reached out to you, and you had put together a little memo. We talked about it. You agreed to do it. That included blog placements for song releases, delivery of digital short creation stories, facilitating interviews with media publication.
That's what you do as a publicist.
Articulated social content capture, red carpet event opportunities, iTunes, beat music production, radio interviews, acquiring booking agents, show openings, all that shit, right? And
that's time, 60 G's.
That was everything. It was like, word, finally somebody that's gonna help us, because I ain't know nobody that can help us. I'm from motherfucking Worcester, Massachusetts, and I'm out here in Boston. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the first thing to fucking do to get on. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, align myself with somebody that's already in the game doing it. This person gonna take me under their wing. You name your price.
Now, mind you, he's thinking like she's a big name. It's Civil Brand. Like, I know who Civil Brand is. I've read many of her blogs, and like, I know who she is, and he knew who she was too. So in his mind, he thinking like, I got her on my team. She gonna make it happen.
Your price was $60K, whatever the fuck it was. It was like, bet, let's pay that. Told my investment, let's pay that. This motherfucker said, you sure? You sure you want to pay this woman? I said, Sky Zoo say, you know her, let's pay her. Like I said, my son about to be born, so I said, fuck it, let's go. We paid you. I remember going to the bank. When was Sky Zoo? I walked into the bank with the nigga. I'm involved in the whole fucking process. I'm watching the whole shit go down. As soon as he sent that bread, I was happy as a motherfucker. I said, worry, Karen Civil, I'm telling everybody back home and shit, nigga, I'm about to have kids.
And it makes me angry because I actually do my job, and there's people out here that take y'all money and then disappear. I've had people not pay me at all. And I still did my job, yo. So it kind of made me angry. Let's go.
Because all I see is a perception. They see, everything else that you're doing. I'm like, word, finally, somebody about to come up. Somebody about to come help me, save me. You know what I'm saying? And finally, I'm about to do something. I don't give a fuck what it is.
So I'm not going to play all of it because I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. But let me just, because nobody is really supposed to be sharing Clubhouse situations. It's illegal to do that. So I'm just going to break it down from here on out. I don't want to get in trouble. And I don't want anybody else to get in trouble. But basically, he broke it down like, yo, I paid you $60,000 and you didn't do any of the things that you said you were going to do for me. It kind of flipped. This is where Wack comes in, though. I respect Wack. I do, because he been a G in the game for a minute, right? But Wack did come try. Like, I felt like Wack tried to come to her defense and, oh, this has to be done. And yes, there's a lot of things that we have to do. I'm talking from a professional standpoint. These people don't just get out here and play your music. Payola still exists. You see what I'm saying? Like, they just don't get out here and just, we still have to talk to reporters. We still have to convince them to want, and sometimes that takes money. So I get that way. Yeah. But it's one too many people talking about Karen. Cam done put her out there. Now it's Joyner Lucas, Meek Mill. It's a long list of people who keep talking about Karen. You know who not talking about Karen, though? Nicki Minaj. You know why she not talking about Karen? Because they fuck with each other. But it's a lot of people out here putting her on blast. And it upsets me because I looked at her and I thought that she was dope, y'all. Like, I love to see Black people doing amazing things. I do. And so in my mind, it's like, oh, Karen Civil, she the shit. But apparently she been out here frauding people. And so Meek Mill, it can't just be you not doing nothing, Karen. Meek Mill, Cameron, Joyner Lucas, Jason Lee, Jessica Wu. That's 5 people that I can count on one hand. So it can't be they're all saying that you're fucked up and you're not. It's 5 people talking about you. So yeah, it's a lot of things going on with Karen Civil. I don't personally know because I'm not a part of that. And then there's this other YouTuber, and I'm not gonna mention her name because I don't mention other people on my platform. But they're saying that she had something to do with her being verified, and it was some bullshit. Like it was monies, a lot of money's paid out. It's so crazy right now, yo. And this YouTuber has been sued. She's being sued by Cardi B, and she mixed up in some other stuff too with R. Kelly. So, like I said, I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I am a marketer and I am a public relations consultant, and I will tell you, it does not happen overnight. It never happens overnight. When you want it to happen tomorrow, it's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's a build up. Like I said, I like even now, right now, as it stands, when it comes to clients, I give you a breakdown. This is going to happen in 3 months. This is going to happen in 6 months. It takes time. We can't just put y'all where y'all want to be. Now, she did say a couple of things that rubbed a few people the wrong way, which was she said she is the Olivia Pope of this shit. And if you know about Olivia Pope, if you watch the show, she did a lot of dirty things to get her president body. She handled it. That's not a good thing to admit. Secondly, you admitted on this platform that you did Jason Lee dirty and you had his situation hacked. You admitted to that, and you thought he was over it, but he's not over it, boo. He's not over it. He's not over it, and now you're being sued by him. Mm. And the third thing I want to add is that, like, I'm not one of them kind of people that move like that. Like, I don't fuck what you doing. I'm gonna keep moving anyway. And she said that she did say that, you know, she can't tell him when to get over. No, he not over it until you made that man miss a lot of money. Nobody plays with that bag. Don't play with my bag because I'm coming for you if you play with my bag. But that's what she said. It was so much that was going on in that Clubhouse. And normally I hate getting on Clubhouse because I really don't know how to work it. I think I have the same issue with TikTok. Might be an older woman thing. I don't know. But what I do know is this. She admitted to what she did to Jason Lee. And Jason Lee is suing. And when she admitted what she did to Jason Lee, she also admitted to a criminal offense. Hacking somebody is a criminal offense. She admitted to that shit on the Clubhouse. There's evidence at this point. Damn, Karen. And she has a situation with Jessica Wu. They had a court situation. We did pull up the records, and the case is settled now. And no, she won't be recouping anything from that as well. Meek Mill said what he said. And you know what that proved? You know, everybody has been saying that Karen Civil was in Nicki Minaj's bag for a minute. But I feel like Meek Mill just might have confirmed that because he's like, she was my friend, and then she started putting a lot of bad stuff out about me. So he might have just confirmed that. But the Joyner Lucas situation, I think that was what did it for me, to be honest, because dude is like, yo, I put out all this money. Y'all just heard it. He said that they gave her 60,000 and he didn't see anything from the 60,000. And then so back to Wack. Let me tell y'all real quick. So Wack gets in there and he says, okay, he started breaking it down. The publicist or the marketing
Here's some results from a search.
I'm sorry, don't listen to that. The publicist or only receives about 20% of that. So she might have got out of the 60 about 10 to 20,000, and then the rest goes to everything else, right? That's fine, Wag. That's fine. Because I, as a, I know, I know how that works. You have to put, like, when I ask you, do you have a budget? This is real talk. If I ask you, if you come to me and you ask me to handle your marketing, the first thing I'm gonna ask you is, what is your budget? Why? Because you have to pay me to do my job, and then you have to pay all of those other things. You have to pay for me to do my job. You have to pay for all of those things to work. So what is your budget? So I'll give you that. But the one thing that he said, I think that bothered me. Well, he didn't say it. She said that she sent invoices. And in their minds, I don't know why her and Wack got this in their heads that an invoice and a receipt are the same thing. They are not. I get an invoice every month to tell me that I have to pay my website bill. I get an invoice every month to tell me that I have to make sure that I'm taking care of my radio station. But guess what? I get a receipt after I pay for all of that, and I pay from that. I pay for that myself out of pocket. I get an invoice when it's time, when my bill is due, and I get a receipt when I paid the bill. It's not the same thing. An invoice and a receipt are not the same thing. And I heard him kind of, that's the same thing. No, it's not. And no, you can't write down in the invoice that you payola. She could have wrote radio, and that would have been fine. That would have been sufficient. She never gave that man receipts, and now he's $60,000 in the hole. His investor is $60 in the hole because you never ever said that. You never ever gave him his receipts. He don't know. They don't know where their money went. That's $60,000. I'm sorry. Not that I be wanting to fight people, but $60,000, I might beat you up. I'm just saying. It was a lot to unpack. So if you get a chance, the actual Clubhouse situation is on YouTube. I'm not gonna go through everything tonight. It's on YouTube. And it was a lot to take away from it. And if you by chance go on there and find it and listen to it, please come back and let's discuss it, because that's crazy, dude. $60,000, and she's saying that wasn't the amount, and he's just taking whatever Cam said, because Cam did say that they put up $60,000. But Joyner is saying that after he gave her the $60,000, she went on vacation. I believe it was Turks and Caicos. I don't know. But they saying she went on vacation right after she got that 60 G's. And I was like, dude, I've never done anybody that way in my life since I've been in the marketing field. And you see, oh no, you can't see it. But I'm make sure you guys know I get my certifications, right? So I am a content marketer. I'm a marketer in general, and I am a PR consultant. And I would never take 60 G's from anybody and not do my job. Like, that don't even make sense to me. So that's what he's saying. She took the 60 G's and he never saw anything from it. Cam said the same thing. It's too many people saying the fucking same thing. Meek Mill's story was different because he was saying, like, they was cool, and then next thing you know, whatever happened with him and his ex boo, and then she started putting out bad press about him. Jason Lee's story is different as well. He's saying that she had his paycheck, in which she admitted to in the Clubhouse. And Jessica Wu, she said that she had them set up a fake booking to serve her, and it's a lot with that case as well. Cause yeah, so just go look it up for yourself. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Yo, like, it's crazy. But this also taught me a lesson of why I do not rock. I don't care about being in anybody's sector. It's my own lane, y'all. I don't, because it's too messy. They be doing too much, dude. Like, I just want to come and do what it is that is my job. I want to come and report. I didn't go through this whole journey to become a journalist just to be in people's mess. So I didn't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Let me show my love real quick. I don't like it. I really don't. It's too messy. I don't have time for that. Don't bring your mess over here, because you bring your mess over here, I'm gonna definitely serve you. And guess what else? I can fight. Bring it. Let's go. I'm ready for the bullshit. I am, but don't bring it over here because I really don't want it over here. Hold on, let me get my life right real quick. I don't want it over here. So just paying attention. And Whack. Oh, let me get the Whack. Whack was all in there. Tierra Marie was in there as well, but Whack was all in there as well. Like, and he was. I felt like he was trying to take up for Karen because everybody was on her back, right? Everybody was giving her the blues, and everybody was. I felt like everybody was pulling, pulling out their receipts and pulling her card, and I feel like maybe, just maybe, Wack felt sorry for her, and that's why he came to her defense that quick. But Wack, let her handle that by herself. Let her, and I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She did not clam up. She didn't run away. She addressed each and every allegation that was brought forth, and she was okay. She did say that the only person that she owes an apology to was Jason Lee because she was wrong. Um, but yeah, she held her own, so I ain't gonna do her like that. But it was messy. Honey, it was messy. When I say it was messy, it was messy. And I like it. It was messy. It's so messy. It was so messy. Let me get my love real quick. All right, so we are in 20 countries. Shout out to the United States. Shout out to France, Germany, Netherlands, India, South Africa, the UK, Spain, the Philippines, Belgium. Hold on. They gonna play with me like I don't want all my lists. I want all my lists. Belgium, Australia, Mexico, Mauritius, Israel, Brazil, Canada, Japan, Hong Kong, Ireland, and Nepal. Shout out to all of these countries. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for showing me love. And thank you for helping me build up over here because there's some big things happening right about now. Um, it's some big things happening, even with the crazy mess that's going on. So this weekend, let me see. Did I put that in here? I think I did. Hold on. Friday, we got some things going on. I got my homie coming through. She gonna bless us and let us know what she got going on. Oh, I didn't put it in here. What? Okay, I'll show it to y'all later. But on Friday, my homegirl's coming through. Her name is Chanel Hanks. She is the owner of Boozy Treats. We're gonna interview her. And I don't know. And it's dope because it's right before my birthday. My birthday is Monday. So she'll be in the house and I can't wait to sit down and talk to her about the things that she's doing and the things that she plans to do. That means a lot to me. I didn't put that in there. How the crack kitty didn't I put that in there? And I put, oh yes I did. Hold on. My bad. I had to rock out real quick. Yeah, she coming through on Friday. I can't wait. And I miss her. And I'm not gonna say her name, her daughter's name on this podcast, but I miss my little book. Her. I miss them, yo. I ain't seen them in a minute, and so I can't wait for them to come over and come through, and I can't wait to interview her because I love. One thing that is very important to me is putting on for my city and making sure I represent my city. And she is one of those people who doing a thing in the city right now, and she makes these delectable treats. I can't wait, and they make me so happy. Can't wait now. Hi, Bo. See you when you get here. So yeah, it is what it is. Make sure you tune in every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. We always got a show. You don't know what you're gonna see. You just never know. I be doing some things over here. So that is what it is. If you are new to this podcast, right, go check out our interviews. We did one with King Knox. We did one with Truly Him. We did one with Funky Ave. Well, J Funk Carter, and he is the owner of Funky Ave Productions. We've done a few interviews thus far. Oh, we did one with K Bomb. We did one with Snook from one half of the member from Dirkton. Was that really an interview though? I think we was just vibing out because that's broski. But we try to give y'all a little bit of something in every podcast. It might not always be put together. And I tried to bring on the artist, but she kind of did me crazy, and she didn't know I was crazy. And then I would show up to DC and beat her up, but doesn't matter. Does not matter. The point is that we want to shine the light on people who are doing positive and great things. We want to shine the light on people who are out here trying to make a way for themselves and like really trying to do something different. And I like that. And I love that. That's why I show all musical artists love. And if you got a business, I'm going to show you love too. And it doesn't matter what kind of business, like if you are doing your thing, I'm going to show you love. So don't forget, tune in this Friday. Chanel Hanks. Boo! She's the owner of Boozy Treats. Y'all seen them treats she be popping up with. Listen, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I am. So tune in. You know what I mean? And then after you tune in and you see the treats that she coming through with, maybe you'll call her and you'll get a nice cake or something. And she'll have you fucked up on any day. Because they're all alcohol infused. Like she'll have you fucked up. She done had me fucked up in many a days. Shout out to Chanel Hanks. She done got me fucked up in many a days, y'all. Off of just eating whatever she made. I'm serious. Like her fudge was one of my favorite ones. She make it all. I like the gummy. I like what she did. And I missed her. My daughter just transferred from the school that our kids went to school together, and it's not the same. I miss her, so I can't wait to do this interview. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't take much. Just like, share, and subscribe. I don't really ask y'all for money. You could donate to the show, and if you do, I appreciate it. Hi, Rashawn. If you do because he holds it down for the show. If you do donate to the show, I appreciate it. I do. All of the proceeds from whatever you donate goes directly to the show to keep it running. So, thank you, Rashawn. Hi, Pookie. I'm gonna put my boot back up here because he holds me down. Hi, Pookie. Thank you for holding me down always. But yeah, all of the proceeds go to the show. It helps us keep running. It helps everything. And if you like, share, and subscribe, no, it's not monetary, but it helps us keep running. It helps them understand how important the work we are doing is. You know what I'm saying? So please like, share, and subscribe. It's just a click. Click. Bam. I'm there. Hi. I like your show. Click, click, click. Thank you guys. And we are on Facebook. Hold on. Let me put this up real quick. We are on. Hold on. Put all the information up. We are on Facebook. We are on IG. We are on YouTube. For Facebook, it is Ambitiously the Podcast. For YouTube, it is Ambitiously the Podcast, the Black Experience. And on IG is this Miss Lurlucidity, because that's my first bit. I built that business first before I even got to this. So, yeah, we everywhere. But I use that page for everything. I have Ambitiously the Podcast IG. It didn't make sense to use it to me as a mark. We were already there. So no, we don't use that page. But know that Fire Fridays, any music in any day, just forget just Fire Friday. Any day, if I play music, I have total and full permission. Let me put that back up because they've been playing with my. I have permission to play any music that I play on this. I have written permission. It's documented. I ask everybody before I play the music because I want to make sure that everything is copacetic and nobody is mad that I'm playing their music. And that's why I do it like that. So if I ask you, can I play your music? Know that I am documenting it, and it's there. I have permission. It's there. It is what it is. Please make sure you check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. It's ambitiouslyentertainment.com and not the podcast, because we do more. We have a radio station. We're venturing out. Eventually, the game plan is to just build this into a network, right? But right now it's www.ambitiously.entertainment.com. You can check out the podcast. You can check out the radio station. You can go to our boutique, and something's coming up for that soon. You can go to our boutique and find some things you might like. Dang. Oh, and our magazine is on there as well. I said I want a network, so it is what it is. So just go to our website, www.ambitiously.entertainment.com. Check it out. Um, you might have seen me rock some of my merch already. I like my merch, and it's good quality merchandise. I've washed this one shirt. I've washed like 5 times. No, I'm sorry. I washed it like 10 or 15 times now since I've had it, and I got it in June. So I've washed it a lot. It has not. It has no cracks in it. It's good quality. The cotton is good. I like wearing it. It's so comfortable. Listen, go check us out. www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. We are streaming on all streaming sites. You can find us everywhere. We're here. We ain't going nowhere. We right here. We right here. We ain't going nowhere. Check us out. You might find something that you like on this podcast. I know I am in, because I don't like to be held down to one genre. So yeah, I talk about celebrity news and trending news on Mondays. On Wednesdays, sometimes I get a little bit more salacious and I talk about just adult life and sex. I talk about that too. Oh, I talk about sex. And on Fridays, it's dedicated to the music. I only want to play music from those who want me to play their music. And trust me, if I play it on my radio station, you get publishing, right? No, if I play it on here, you get create. They pay you for that. But I will never ever play anything that I don't have permission to play. But on Fridays, we play great music. We play good music. So tune in. But let me do this real quick. Y'all just be listening to me. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Whoever's listening, I appreciate y'all. Hold on, but check this out. I need y'all to tune in. Oh yeah, y'all, I forgot. And we're on Twitch now too as well. So you can tune in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. We are in all of these places now. What else is going on? Oh my gosh, y'all, there's so much happening right now. I do have to change my description because we have a new Patreon. We're not rocking with the same old one we had. So don't send any money there. Don't apply for that. Like, listen, but we are getting in more into those avenues more, and instead of like YouTube and Twitch and all of those things, because we have less guidelines in other situations. I'm sorry, my phone. One of my favorite makeup artists is going on right now. So anyway, we have a lot less guidelines if we do it on our own versus just trying to use those platforms. And so that's why we switching things up around here. Shout out to my producer Reese Jordan. She is the shit. Thank you, baby. And I know you over there working hard in school, doing what you do, and I appreciate you so much. And so I'm always gonna show you love whenever I come on here. And with that being said, y'all, I gotta go. It's 9:30. Make sure you highlight. Go check. Just check us out on. Come holler at me on Friday because that's when all the music will be available. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, or now y'all know Twitch. We on there too. So just come through. It don't cost you nothing to just click the button. Thank you to all those that show me love, and I will forever show you love. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. Good night. And I'm gonna play this one more time before I go. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in here bugging.